Today we are going to talk about the brand new Lexar V60 Silver Pro. I don't even know if that's the order it is, but it's a 512 gigabit. This just was released by Lexar, and I'm excited to say that they sent me a copy, so I'm able to show you what it looks like, do a few tests through the Blackmagic disk speed testing software. I'm not sure what the exact term is, but we're going to do all of that. So let's get started. So here is the Lexar Professional 512 gigabit Silver Pro. Now this is a V60, not a V90. So V90, it's going to have higher write speeds. The read speeds are actually very similar to the Gold series, the V90. If you grab this one, which is the Gold series, it's a 256 gigabit right here, sells for about $240. And so this Lexar Silver Pro is a great alternative. Plus it gives you double the capacity at 512 gigabit. The read speeds of both of these are going to be very similar. So the read speeds of the Gold are 300 megabit per second, and the read speed of this is 280 megabit per second. Now, when it comes to the write speed is 260 megabit per second on this guy, which is pretty darn fast, and 160 on here. But if your camera and the codec support this or even less, then this is more than sufficient. Otherwise, if you are doing something higher capacity that needs a lot of data being written, when it comes to video, then the Gold series is a great option for you. But again, price-wise, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck for this one. So if it does work, that's great. For most photos, this would be the way to go. This does have a nice write speed. So if you're getting 20 or 40 frames per second photos in RAW, then again, this one will be a little bit stronger. So let's do some unboxing of this. I don't know if this is actually a legit way to just cut it. And then there is a little crease there. Nothing that special or spectacular when you unbox an SD card, but yes, it looks like a typical one. This is a brand new series though, the Silver Pro. And so the Silver Pro again is a V60 by Lexar. So a really fast write speed for V60. So when it comes to cameras with dual card slots like the R6 Mark II, this would be a good alternative as a backup. So your primary could be a Gold series one at V90 speeds, and then this V60 speed could be your other backup with that, not the primary necessarily, but then you've got it in there. So 512 gigabit, not bad. So if you're on vacation, it wouldn't be a bad idea to use this as the backup and then maybe go through a couple of those of the smaller SD cards just in case one fails. Then you've got redundancy there as well. When it comes to the Lexar Professional, these are the results you're getting. The write speed is 139.5 that I'm getting. The card obviously states it's 160, so it's not horribly off. And then the read speeds are 280 and you're getting about 217. So based on the Blackmagic software that calculates this, they state that Blackmagic RAW, you'd be able to use all the way up to 4K, 25 frames per second, or 24 for us in the US. And then ProRes the same. So H.265 has no problem working on this card, which is great because most of us are shooting in that H.265 codec anyways and not in ProRes or Blackmagic RAW on a card. So the write speeds and the read speeds are great. They can handle anything it says. So when it comes to the Blackmagic disk speed test software that you use, it's pretty good. And what it's looking at is video writing, and it's not looking at photo speed writing. So this is more than enough for what you're going to do with an SD card, especially with the Canon R6 Mark II, or if you have any of the other Canon R series, or even the Sony cameras or the Nikon cameras that are using the SD cards. This V60 is definitely a big notch up from previous V60 cards from all different makers. I'm very impressed by it. Now, although it is less in its benchmarks with this testing, as a disclaimer, they do tell you up to. So there could be some peaking that gets you up to those marks, but the fact that it gets you close, that's pretty good. So who should use these 512 gigabit cards? Well, I think most people, because the V90 cards are way overkill. I use them, I enjoy them, they're great. But the fact that you can spend less and get double the capacity is not a bad idea. And if you use it as your redundant backup card and then use maybe the Gold Series as your primary card, that may not be a bad idea because then you're just kind of backing up on the go. Don't forget to use the links below if you're looking to purchase this because it does help support this channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and I'm going to see you in the next review, which is probably going to be tomorrow because they just keep coming. And you know the drill. There's videos over there for you to watch. I know you're sad that this video is over, but you know, it's got to come to an end. But the rabbit hole keeps going with reviews over there. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe if I didn't tell you that already. Do it.